Matt?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
This is going to be our first LP with a new feature.
Which is?
Boost mode.
Boost mode?
Yeah, this is using boost mode.
Ah, okay. So what does it boost?
It boosts the frame rate.
That's cool.
But the frame rate was already 60.
Does it boost the fact that Janeway's a shit?
I was wondering which one of us would crack.
I did.
Crack on the...
Super early.
Okay, so wait. This episode goes up today.
Yeah.
That episode will go up tomorrow.
People will figure it out.
Janeway is not a very good captain, everybody.
Okay.
You know who else isn't a very good captain?
Kazuma Kiryu?
Nearly every single member of the Tojo clan association.
Yeah, it seems like every Yakuza game has a bunch of incompetent leaders.
Let's hit normal, shall we?
Hey, so I'm going to wax poetic here.
Go, wax.
When we did Yakuza's 4, you know, like some people were like, yeah, cool, but then it kind of just petered off and it wasn't one of our like most viewed LPs ever at the time.
That's correct.
But I think now Yakuza's super over and more people are very interested in it.
Very interested.
Yeah. So, and we were doing our Machinima stuff because you didn't know how anything worked in this new game.
Sure, I still don't.
You still don't, but you know a bit more.
A little bit.
So we decided, like, hey, why not take a second go at it with fresh eyes?
Well, the most important thing about Yakuza 0, we're gonna keep calling it because people don't like how I pronounce Yakuza. So
Yakuza or Yakuza?
I say Yakuza.
I say both.
I'm Canadian.
So
I'm going to say Yakuza's.
That's fine. But what's the most important thing about it you're saying?
You can start with this one.
I've heard that. You can start with this one.
There's no
Don't start with Yakuza 1, though.
There's no backstory to be known.
I'm actually serious. Unless they remake one.
They did. It's called Kiwami. It's coming out next year.
So don't start with 1.
Don't.
Start with Kawama.
Start with Yakuza Shawarma. Followed by Yakuza Shishito.
I have a really good idea. There should be a Yakuza game where Kazuma goes to another country.
That would not work.
Why?
Because he doesn't speak English.
Yes. Exactly.
That's fine.
You either have him be constantly like confused and everyone be confused by him, or you have magical Godzilla verse where people that were English speakers understand Japanese and vice versa, and no one talks about it. That's awesome.
That's our hero, gang.
So he beat up this poor guy in that alley, and that's it. That's all he did. He beat him up.
He just beat him up. That's all he did.
Now, I'm going to be honest here again. I think we talked about this a bit last time, but if I could complain about anything about Yakuza's, is the over-reliance of plot stuff based around development and real estate.
Yeah.
And I know that's a real criminal thing.
Oh, that's okay.
This is where
that's
are
where that comes from. I was like, where the fuck did he pull this awesome shit?
There's a Toby telling me to fuck off.
Okay.
You know what this guy looks like? Kamiyama.
He does look like Kamiyama. Growing up just a little bit. And then he's like, oh, what?
To be fair, that's really Kazuma's fault. You could see that was going to happen, but didn't care.
Well, he's younger. He's a little brasher.
He's brashier.
Here's what I don't get when they turn around to chase him, right? Like, he's clearly, even before you see the blood on his face, he's way bigger than they are.
He's bigger, but there are like 5 of them. And they don't know.
I would like to point out that the Yakuza series does exist in an alternate Japan. An alternate Japan in which the Japanese people will be likely to start a fist fight over the slightest provocation.
The slightest.
Despite the presence of ne'er-do-wells who will fuck your day
Like,
up.
if you're wearing a suit, that's a big enough reason for someone to fucking jack your shit. Because you're wearing a suit.
There's a specific style of suit with a specific style of pin that means maybe you shouldn't fuck with that guy. Maybe.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if Mafia members were name tags?
Well, I was going to say it's like The World Ends With You, where you have to wear the right styles and the right pins in certain districts to get the best buffs.
The best buffs. All right, this one
weird
fucks
cutscene.
around with all sorts of weird different kinds of cutscenes.
Oddly enough, it doesn't bother me like it does in like weird other games like Onimusha 4 and other stuff I've complained about lots in the past where I hate varying like more than 2. I hate that amount of different types of styles.
Yeah, but
to
here
get
I
into the
understand
story.
why they do it. They do it because there are long stretches of dialogue.
And it's not worth having 3D characters just sitting there talking.
There are, I would say 50% of all dialogue scenes in these are shot like they're in fucking Japanese crime movies in which characters are sitting in an office.
We were mystified by this because we're like, look, they're moving slightly.
Yeah.
He's wavering back and forth.
They're sitting in an office with their feet up on a sofa or something going like, crime, man.
It's rough. It's rough out there.
It's tough doing crimes.
Please accept this money.
You gotta, by the way, you got some,
like his eyes just moving. Yeah, a little,
you got some schmutz.
You got some sushi sauce all over your face.
Just a little bit.
You should take this money and spend it at the karaoke.
Karaoke.
I won't do it, Mr. Loan Shark, sir.
I would like to be a loan shark one day.
Because it's a cool.
It seems.
Oh, what's the other thing? What's not a loan shark? A Shylock.
Shylock?
Yeah, that's also cool.
Just a lawyer or an accountant that robs you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's a lawyer or an accountant.
Lawyers are evil.
The cool lawyers like Lionel Hutz are cool.
I don't think knowing the street will get you further in life than a fancy degree.
On the street it would. But how can you ever hope to be a salaryman if you're a cool guy?
No.
No, I'm good.
That has been very much confirmed by everything.
That a man with great skills can earn some rake in the cash.
Yeah, you get lots of food and chicks, man. They're all over.
Yeah, you can find lots of food chicks just walking around.
Yeah.
It's basically like sexy pieces of pizza with like long legs and wearing heels.
That's a creepy image.
Is it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that.
Is there pineapple on that pizza?
No, it's just generic looking pizza. It can't be fancy pizza because that's not mainstream enough.
I want to thank Wooly for helping me discover how great pineapple and chicken pizza is. He was
I also want to thank him for that.
He's the originator.
Yeah. I didn't even know that it existed until Wooly came into my life.
I was like, that seems like devious foolishness.
And he said, remember what he said to us? He was like, if you like anything but pineapple on pizza, then you're trash and you should yell at me on my Twitter. He said 5 years ago. Remember that?
I feel like you may have gone a little too far.
I may have gone too far in some places.
Yeah. What a dirtbag.
What an asshole! Oh, waste of my
time. It's like Kiryu's listening to us.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Refuses to eat anything but. Yeah.
Like, what was is it to tell me that Japan was just bouncier back in the day?
I didn't see that amount of bounce. The bounce factor was lower in the other Yakuza games that took place in the future.
So I'm being
look how fun this club is.
I'm being told by this intro that the 80s in Japan were like a time of absurd wealth. Like
I think that would be true.
The country was doing real well.
I think it was.
Wipe off your face, you fucking fuck.
He didn't know. Okay?
I don't know.
The
Couldn't
first
you
mirror
feel that? I feel like you could feel
if
that.
If it was dripping, but if it's just like residual blood splatter, then maybe it's like it doesn't.
Wouldn't your head be all crusty and weird?
Yeah, it would get crust. It would get some blood crust. You know when you wake up in the morning, you got blood crust all over your face, and you're like...
That does happen to me occasionally.
Yeah.
It's gross.
It's super gross.
I don't like it.
Journal, day 55. Woke up in a pool of my own pus again today. What else is new?
Pussy time with Edgy. No, wait, that's a different thing.
Disgusting.
That's a different thing.
That makes it worse than with Edgy.
Yeah. Modify the delivery on that and get something very different.
But not much, really.
Yeah, not much.
It's a little bit
A
different.
little bit. Man,
Is this where the title card happens?
Yeah. Kiryu is so weird because everybody else in the Yakuza series is lavishly modeled with all of their flaws intact.
Yeah, he's pretty much flawless.
They look like the bound by
You know, I'm gonna say I like his model in this. Aside from the visual fidelity, I like his model in as a young guy. I think he looks kind of like a dork.
He looks more like a normal human person.
Yeah.
But whereas Kiryu has like these weird, perfect, sculpted features that like look almost unnatural, except for this game.
Yeah.
This where Nishiki said he beat me. Guess I beat him here. Haha, that's
what a
stupid
loser.
Nishiki.
Pocket bell.
With his stupid beeper. That's code for what you up to. I'm waiting for your slow ass to show up. May as well have a look around and see if I can find him. Find Nishikiyama! I'm the best.
That's harassing NPCs.
I'm the best.
Time-honored tradition.
Okay, here's the map, and it has this horrible feature that I hate.
Which it anchors itself onto things?
No, where
is
it wiggles around.
That's what I mean.
Let's check our unread message. Oh,
Pager.
that's code for what you up to.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, I forgot there's a way to like run. Yeah, I can run super fast. Look
Now,
at me
you
go.
seem to be mystified at this last time. Could you not run in the other games?
You can't.
At least not in combat?
Oh god, I forgot.
Yok-chan.
Hand over the money. I told you to pay back. I can't. Jeez. But you won't though. Just leave me alone. Oh, I'm a nerd. And he's like, quit your whining. Just give me your wallet.
It's a very, very common thing.
And
that
then he's just screaming out Tasukete. And
Yeah.
then Kiryu is, instead of like, oh, that poor man, he's like, oh, it's our place to do crimes.
Give me your Game & Watch.
I'm going to do all the crimes on my turf.
Because they're supposed to respect Yakuzis.
Yeah.
And, like, if they're on their turf, you shouldn't do any, like, unwarranted crime times.
Yeah, that guy looks like
Look at how dumb he looks.
Oh, for fuck's sake. just an errand boy Yakuza.
But that's better than you.
You guys, hey, you guys know?
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe what if we are, man?
We're the yellow bandana gang. That's all we have.
My family, the Yakuzis, they run this place. Don't do it bad.
The Yakuza chants.
I don't know. You seem kind of like a dirtbag yourself, Yo-chan.
You know, like Virtua Fighter.
Street hooligans.
Virtua Fighter Kids. There should be like a Yakuza Kids game where everyone's super deformed. I think that would be fun.
I also think that.
And it would be drawn like Crayon Shin-chan.
Oh yeah.
So it's got that like penciled look. I think that'd be fun.
I gotta kill these guys.
Do you remember seeing all the pictures of Crayon Shin-chan cross Godzilla?
No.
That was an official team up.
What?
Yeah?
That's weird.
He was like, hey, don't stomp my house. And then Godzilla stomped the house anyway.
Yeah, that's
It
about
was
right.
rough.
Yellow gauge on the top is your health.
Yes, tell everyone at home.
You can heal stuff.
With what? What could you possibly
Energy
heal?
drinks usually.
Oh, yeah. Stamina X and Z and whatnot.
Oh, that's a good throw. I like that. Oh, I guess I gotta kill you again. The training is now complete.
You took some hits while that thing came up.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
No.
I was talking to Willie about Yakuza not too long ago, and he was like, "Oh, well, that's the spiritual successor to." I'm like, "It's not really the spiritual successor to anything. It's like, hey, let's make an open world action game because Grand Theft Auto is like we can do it too."
Why do you keep comparing this to Grand Theft Auto? It couldn't be less like Grand Theft Auto.
What I mean is, though, like just an open world game, and that's it.
But it's not an open world game. It's like an RPG with like a dedicated map.
But, I mean, it's open world in the sense you can go anywhere.
Yeah, like in an RPG,
You have
you
a lot
can
of
go anywhere.
activity. You know, fair enough. But
Bonus details.
I think what I'm going for is that the marketing of Yakuza 1 in North America was like,
Yeah,
this is Grand
and
Theft Auto.
that's like
And it
what
failed.
fucked them forever.
Yeah.
Because it's not that, and it'll never compare to that in those ways.
What's the only game to get out of Grand Theft Auto Shadow?
Saints Row, maybe?
Saints Row, maybe.
Red Dead, but that's another Rockstar game.
That's yeah, it doesn't fucking count.
Hey, it's Nishiki! I hope you don't turn evil in 20 years.
I would hate for you to turn evil now, Sneaky. No, I wasn't. I was trying to help out.
Go get a massage on your penis.
There's stores for that. It's called Penis Rub.
Y'all can't see this, but I'm like nodding my head.
And the Penis Rub mascot's like this happy little hot dog.
Yeah.
Huh?
Why'd you thank us?
Hands go in, stuff shoots out. That's what Happy Penis all about.
I feel like there's another line to that, but I...
Oh no, it's like knife goes in, guts come out.
Ah, there it is. Okay.
Yeah. That's what Osaka National Seafood Concern is all about.
Damn.
So this is a pretty innocuous start.
Yeah.
But the plot hasn't really happened
I beat up a guy, and then I beat up some other guys, and then me and Nishiki are gonna hang out.
Oh, we're
That's
gonna
my bro.
hang out.
You can tell that I'm a straight-laced Yakuza, and he's like a cool guy.
Oh yeah, because he's got more flash.
Yeah.
And he tells Kiryu that he's like, you got to get more flash. You're kind of boring.
You're kind of boring, you idiot.
But I'm an everyman.
That'll put your dad at ease, even though he's not your real dad.
They should have a future Yakuza game where they just got Mark Hamill back to play.
And he's the only English voice actor.
Yep.
The only one.
That was like, I don't talk about it, but that was amazing, the voice cast for that game.
It was ridiculous.
They spent so much money on it for no good reason.
For no reason. They spent all this Hollywood talent on a game that people just wanted the Japanese voices anyway. Like, holy Christ.
I think Mark Hamill does a good job.
Oh, he does a great job.
He's a good
Michael
villain.
Madsen does a great job as Shimano.
Oh, no, I was going to say he doesn't.
I liked him.
No, like, his voice doesn't fit the game at all to me for whatever reason. It just struck me as odd. I forget who played Kiryu. I want to know.
Some guy.
I want to look that up.
There is one good part where he's like, who wants some? Then step the fuck up! Get wrecked! And it's like, whoa.
Cool. That's what I expect.
Number 2 in the whole... So our dad's in jail.
Good.
Oh, he's not our real dad.
That's fine. Because we're orphan on those. No one really knows about us. Like, I think, like, in the 80s also, it was like, being Yakuza is awesome. Did you ever see that article where real Yakuza members looked at, like, I think maybe 3?
It's 3.
Yeah. 3? It's amazing.
And that article is one of the best. There's 2 things that stand out. One is the guys are like, oh, this is about the fucking real estate in fucking what's it? The islands. What's the name of the fucking islands in Japan?
I mean,
Okinawa.
Hokkaido?
No, Okinawa.
Okinawa.
Right? They're like, oh man, that's going on right now. That's crazy. You guys got that in there. And then there's another one. It's like, oh, an orphanage. Huh? I used to know a guy who ran an orphanage. He got out of business, ran an orphanage. And they're like, oh, that's crazy. It wasn't a tax shelter. He's like, no, it was totally a tax shelter. But I mean, it's still a real orphanage that he ran.
My favorite is when one of the Yakuzis goes, what kind of fucking idiot starts punching people in the street? We don't fucking do that. We get sent to jail every second. He got really angry.
You like what? You for real? What's up with that dress with the butt part out?
That's fun.
You can see it.
What, curious?
No, that lady in the brown with the butt part.
It was the style at the time. It was acceptable in the 80s. You know?
You've been trying out all the rubby penis places, Nishiki?
Happy penis. Happy penis rub 10,000%.
Kings of Power Penis, 4 billion%.
Okay, Daryl Curillo played Kazuma. I'm not familiar with that name. I think he's a no one.
There are some really weird parts about that voice acting thing.
Oh God!
And the weird part is that they call him Kazuma.
Oh, he played some roles that we're familiar with in other games.
Oh, are you serious?
He played the final boss of Punisher.
Oh yeah.
The stupid John Saint and the dumb thing.
Yep.
Michael Rosen, like Lex Luthor from Smallville? Did he play? That's crazy. Eliza Dushku was in it.
Dude, it was non-stop.
Rachel Lee Cook.
Everybody. It was absolutely crazy.
Robin Atkin Downs was in there too. Cool.
I forget who he was.
Yeah, it's Jingu.
Oh, Jingu's an asshole.
Kyohei Jingu.
Oh, fuck that guy. Get out of my way, bitches.
Yeah, in your high-powered business suits.
And your pastel colors.
Yeah, it fucking look like
look like a crayon pack.
Ally McBeal.
Which era, Ally McBeal? Early or late?
Pre-crisis.
Pre-crisis? That's all right. That's all right. I love using the pre-crisis terminology.
Yeah, that's why we use it.
It's going to apply to us one day.
Yeah. I think we're in pre-crisis.
We're still in pre-crisis.
It's around the corner.
My smack habits.
Yeah,
not kicking in just yet.
Yeah.
What? There's a fight happening. Looks like
Let's have a fight.
Oh man, I wish I could get drunk like an old Japanese businessman.
There's something about this series where I like how straight Kazuma is, and everyone else is a dumb, weird asshole.
Come on, you're in the way. Oh god, there's somebody who recently, I think, I forget who it was. It was
What's your problem, bro?
It was Eye Patch Wolf or Matthew Matosis or somebody like that who did a review of the Yakuza series, and it's important that Kiryu, like it constantly oscillates between deadly seriousness and absolute absurdity
and madcap Japanese like game show hilarity.
Yeah, and it absolutely should not work. And it should be like poop and piss, where they're two bad tastes that taste worse together.
I don't know.
But instead, it's like peanut butter and chocolate.
Wait, look at that old other guy down there. Is that supposed to happen?
Yeah. Now you've done it. Yeah, come on, Grandpa, take your shot. And we're gonna look at this and be like, oh.
Hey, you know what I do when I'm drunk? I don't wander into alleys and
fight
search
dudes
for things.
Oh man, they're wasted. Let's take a different look. And then he's like, no need. I've got a faster way. Faster than walking around them, Kiryu.
Faster than nothing.
Yeah, just need to sober them up a bit with my fists.
With my rub penis.
Gonna take this out on them.
Take what out? You already beat up a guy.
Can't tell if you're a sadist or a charity worker.
Maybe both.
I like a Kiryu that's a little less patient.
I'm a sadist worker.
What do you blab? Because there's a weird problem later on in which like he enters into a situation.
Put out you butts.
And there is immediately the instant that Kiryu walks into the room, this is only gonna get solved by him beating the ass of everyone in the room.
Everyone.
And heat gauge. Watch the blue bars.
Heat gauge tutorial.
At each level, your speed increases.
Love this track. I love the fight track.
Oh yeah, there's multiple, I think. Oh, I'm gonna get a blue aura. I'm gonna murder you. Oh no. You're gonna die, and I'm sorry about that. Oh.
It's meaner than what he did to the guy whose job it was to beat him up.
Yeah.
You know?
Check this out. Like, why would you be like this?
Like,
your training is now complete.
Like, games like Dead to Rights or The Punisher has these violent executions, but there's something more violent about it just being like punches and kicks and like environmental interaction.
Yeah. There's always a move where, yes, that's pretty bad. There's always a move where they throw them against the wall and then they knee them in the face into the wall.
Or something.
And all I can think of every time is like, oh my god, you just killed that guy. Every time.
Or then these guys are like, whoa, thanks.
Oh, what happened? Where am I? What was that? Who are you? Oh, I sobered them up and they've lost their memory because they have brain damage now.
Because that's how that works.
Must be your delicate.
That was faster. Thank
you,
Kiryu.
Music, and then we were talking about which idols we liked. Yeah, some smart ass was He's making fun of my Shoko-chans, and then, I can't
My
remember.
happy penis was throbbing.
Oh, happy penis.
Go home.
Is that the character for this LP that we've created?
No, it's, what did I say? Rub, happy penis, 10,000%.
Chan.
Nah.
I'll walk you to the train, old man.
Oof.
Thanks, you're awfully considerate. For a kid you are.
See? Fighting helps people, kids. Write that down.
Now, unlike the Yakuza 4 playthrough where I played through the whole game, I played through 0 of this game. Haha, 0! But,
right. I get that reference.
Gonna have to be slower on the dialogue because I have to read it this time. Yeah.
That's fine, because you would often do that, and I'd be constantly confused.
Everyone would
about
be
what's
like,
happening.
oh my god, I can't keep up. Let's see. We'll get completion points. Some things will probably happen on their own, but others would require. So it's you exchange CP to earn special blessings.
Special blessings.
So do achievements to get boosts.
Get some Sheikah blessings going.
Oh no, a damn shame, I say, said the aging
I love
foreigner.
Aging Foreigner.
Somebody pointed out to me that this guy's pretty much just Speedwagon.
God.
You gotta punch like a two-ton gorilla and you go wasting it on drugs. That's crazy. What do you think that talent was meant for? All that raw
Your
fighting
genetics
fire.
predispose you for good fighting. What do you mean by that, foreigner?
Look, I just helped a couple of guys work off some booze, that's all. Yes, that's the point. That's the problem. You want to target? Why am I doing this? Fuck it. You want to do? Yeah.
That's what you want, kid.
You take some from toss. Fuck it. Whoa, that was bad.
You Oriental warriors.
Hey, you're one of them Asian criminals, aren't you? Something like that.
Yes.
I forgot his voice is like
I did it before. Do you reminds me of? It reminds me of a character from like Way of the Samurai.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. Look, you're confident in the fight. A real dynamite boy. Call me boy. Haha. Don't get ruffled. You're a tiny baby. Yes. Kiryu, what is the holdup?
Stop talking to that weird albino man.
Get him out of here. Send him back into the... Where are albinos from? They're from nowhere. Okay.
That's what I mean.
No sense time wasting on this
Too much
drunk.
booze.
Gramps, get out of this booze. Take care.
Get out of booze zone.
Hey, now. Hey, wait. Hold on. Hey, you. Hey, wait. I got some advice. Oh, look at that cool porn ad in the back.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
one.
actually really well drawn.
Yeah, very drawn.
For pornography.
Very drawn. Much.
And I've got a friend waiting for me. I gotta say it quick, man. What? Oh, no! Oh, ho! Out with a knife with your main dog? What are you, fucking...
No, your main dog.
You fucking...
He's not my pet.
Are you goddamn
my
Sean
wingman.
Connery in Finding Forrester?
Man, you've been about that.
You're the man now, dog. Started a revolution.
Did kind of, sort of.
Spend all your money playing around, you'll never get stronger. You can invest in yourself. This is the goofiest explanation.
Wait,
for
like
this
a
ever.
Gaim?
Yeah.
No.
No. Just don't. No. Booze. Invest in yourself. Literally. Eat the money. Literally. Fucking what? Glad you asked. Here's a special lecture.
Now, what I think it means like invest in yourself by meditating about the fights.
It makes zero sense at all.
The Yakuza sphere grid.
Fine.
Yakuza grid.
Get the Yakuza grid. I acquired an ability.
What'd you get?
I got, when I get wounded, my heat gauge goes up over time.
Fine.
Let's boost your health. Whoa, can't do that. Let's throw your entire body behind a vicious kick. Can't do that. What about this one? Increases the power of your regular attacks and heat actions when using the brawler style. Well, so I remember when we got into this, Matt, the very first time when we were doing the machine episode, like, oh, 30,000. What's the next one? Oh, 400,000. That's crazy. What's the next one? 2 million.
Oh.
Right?
That's higher.
30 million. 100 million. 400 million.
Now I have a problem with
1
this.
billion yen.
I have a problem with this because for moves to cost 1 billion yen, like, couldn't he quit the game?
Yeah.
He has 1 billion yen.
He's 1 billion yen.
Whatever the main plot problem is, he could use instead
He
of
could use 1 billion yen to
investing
solve it.
in himself.
Well, that won't get you closer to the truth, man.
That's true.
You keep pouring money in yourself with a little training, that talent in yours will grow in no time. So keep the women and wine on a budget, right?
No.
So what you need
How
to do is you
dare
need
you
to get a
tell me that.
funnel and a shop vat.
Yeah.
And you need to just blow money up your own ass. Yeah. Hmm.
But
Jam it in.
But the fact that Kiryu goes, you like a gym membership, he could be like, yeah. And then that's all I would need to help justify this.
But he's like, no, shove it inside your body.
Yeah.
Eat the money.
Just shove it into your eyes.
Yo, Kiryu! I'm coming!
You learning about investing in yourself?
Yeah, I don't do that. That's why you beat me in the first game.
Oh.
All that serious talk killed my buzz. Time for round 2. Have a good night, my boy.
Gotta get my buzz back.
Speedwagon with
Going back to the foreigner bar.
What a weird old guy. What's his deal?
No.
Wow, Nishiki was standing there the whole time.
Just not in the scene. Weirdly enough.
Oh, heads up, folks. I'm going to be doing the side quests off stream so that we can stick to the main story. If you want to see the ending to the vast majority of those side quests, buy the game.
Just buy it.
It's a good game. You should play it. It's a good game.
But if you find any really good fun side quests, maybe we'll show those.
Yeah. If I beat a, I'll save before everyone, right? And if I find one that I'm like, this one
needs to be shown.
I will do so.
Fair enough.